Hello and welcome to Nuremberg and to our Arm Tech Talks live from Embedded World 2024. I'm your host, Tobias McBride, and all week, together with some of our incredible Arm partners, we're bringing you a glimpse at some of the groundbreaking Arm innovations at the show. This Arm Tech Talk series really is the place for you to discover the latest and greatest from the Arm ecosystem. So welcome back if you've been watching our series, and thank you so much for joining us. We're live every single day, bringing Embedded World to you wherever you are around the world. Our partners are showcasing some of the latest developments here on Arm, and we're super excited to be joined by a bunch of partners this week, talking about some incredible AI-powered use cases at Embedded World and showing that the future is being built on Arm right here. And what a great couple of days we've had. We've talked about all things AI on Arm with Raspberry Pi and Ambic, and the importance of virtual prototyping in automotive with Siemens and Cadence. And today we've got another jam-packed day, as later on we'll be talking with NXP and also with Infineon. So set a reminder now and go to the Arm YouTube channel to make sure you don't miss those. They're going to be really great talks. But right now, we get to talk about all things ADAS. And it's my great pleasure to welcome a number of colleagues, Gil from Arm, as well as two fantastic people from Leddartech, Heinz and Charles. Guys, come on to camera.
Good morning, Tobias.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's really, really great to have you in today's Arm Tech Talk. It's a crowded booth.
It's a crowded booth, yeah. It's very popular here.
It's very popular. It's great to have you guys here. So why don't you introduce yourselves? We'll start with yourself, Gil. Tell us about who you are and what you do at Arm and at Leddartech.
Yes. So my name is Guilherme Marshall, and I'm responsible for the ADAS segment in the automotive business in Arm.
And we've got Heinz from Leddartech. Heinz, introduce yourself.
Of course. Nice to meet you. My name is Heinz Ora. I'm the director for strategic partnerships at Leddartech.
Fantastic. And we also have Charles from Leddartech. So great to have you as well.
I'm Charles, system architect at Leddartech, and my team is dealing with technical requirement and high-level architecture of our software solution.
Thank you so much. It's really great to have you here. Well, Heinz, why don't you talk a bit more about who Leddartech are, what it is you do, and your specialisms. We'd love to hear a bit more about what it is you guys do.
Sure. Leddartech is a Canadian-based company. We are doing automotive software. In particular, it's AI-based sensor fusion and perception software, which is used in an ADAS stack, ADAS/AD stack. Autonomous driving is still a little bit far away, but currently focusing on ADAS. Leddartech is we have two technical hubs. One, as I said, in Canada. The other one is in Israel, around Tel Aviv, where we have a great team of mainly engineers covering a lot of engineering topics. And then we are, of course, a couple of people around in Europe, Americas, and Asia covering field and market expertise.
Awesome. Thank you. That's a really great overview. Now, Gil, from your perspective, I'd love for you to talk a bit more about that collaboration that's been going on between Arm and Leddartech. Can you talk a bit more about that?
Yes, this is going great. It's a very technical, focused collaboration where we can see the benefits that our customers will have with benefits in time to market, in actually being ready ahead of silicon with very well optimized software. And I just want to say something about the importance of ADAS and the scalability there, right? Heinz said, I know autonomous driving is a bit further away, and this is happening for different use cases. Passenger vehicles, what we are going to see now is more penetration of ADAS, right? It's been in the US, NSC has looked at the data, and ADAS is saving lives, right? And we want to see this technology being adopted all over the world. We want to see that in developing countries. We want to see that in entry-level vehicles, not only luxury. And the technology we are showing here is well optimized for that volume application, right? So this will actually unlock the ADAS for the rest of the vehicle fleet that are coming in the next few years, focusing on new technology that we're bringing with the products we launched just a few weeks ago,
yes,
based on Arm v9.
Which is really, really exciting. And talking about Arm and talking about the great collaboration there, Heinz, from your perspective, I'd love to get your view on why it is you build on Arm technology. Obviously, we're going to talk a bit more about that later in the demo, but let's talk about a bit about that now first. Why do you build on Arm?
Well, why to build on Arm? Gil said on the top view is we are both, or everybody in the ecosystem want to save lives. So it's always, of course, about technology. It's about business. But at the end of the day, we would like to fulfill a consumer requirement. And saving life, I think, is a great vision and mission. At the end of the day, build on ARM for us means build on power. Build on ARM for us means build on a great ecosystem. And third, build on ARM for us means build on a variety of SoCs, which becomes more and more important for the automotive space. There's a variety of SoCs around, not only on the competitive side that various companies are offering that, but also many requirements, many needs, and build on ARM covers that. So three aspects: power, ecosystem, and SoC portfolio.
It's really exciting, and thank you for showing this off at the ARM booth today, which is where we are. So, and if you're at Embedded World today, do come along to the ARM booth. It's a really, really great place, and you'll be able to see this demo live. But we're going to show it to you and give you a little sneak peek now. So to do that, let's get Charles back into frame. And Charles, I'm going to get to switch to our handheld camera. So let's do that right now. And I'd love you to talk a bit more, Charles, about LeddarVision, what it is, which we've got here, and then talk a bit more about the demo.
Great, thank you. So LeddarVision is a software for the perception of the surrounding of the car. So what is the surrounding of the car? This is providing a comprehensive and compact description of the surrounding. So basically identifying objects and metadata like the size, the bounding box around, estimation of the speed, classification, and other metadata, so that you can provide it to the ADAS software that it can make smart decisions for use case like adaptive cruise control, emergency braking, line keep assist. So here's, with this overlay, you see a bit of how this modelization of the surroundings look like. How we managed to provide this compact and comprehensive modelization of the surrounding. We are using the raw data of different kind of sensors. So in this case, radar and camera. And we fuse with AI, we fuse them in very high definition point cloud. And based on that, we can identify in a very accurate and precise way all the surrounding objects and as well as the road. So this is the special of our solution, is that we are doing the fusion with the raw data of the camera. So we can have a look.
Yes,
to the live.
rather than looking at the slides, let's have a look at it live, right? Let's do that.
Exactly.
Let's come over here.
Yes, so here you see this LeddarVision software running live. So here we just have a switch of sequence, so the video will come back. Running on this platform from Texas Instruments with two ARM Cortex A72 inside. Running our AI network. So here we see the live processing of that. So we are recording the raw data that we are reading back and reprocessing all our software stack to identify all these objects. So you see that we are placing all these bounding box around the cars, modeling the road, or ego lane, left and right lane. So you see here's a bicycle that just take over us. And thanks to this low-level vision, we provide a higher, better quality modelization. So detecting object earlier, seeing they are far away, even if they are partially occluded. So you see here in this bird's eye view, all these objects that are far away, hidden by, I would say, the first, second range of cars. But still, if we see a portion of the car, we get some information from the radar, then we are confident that we have properly detected cars far away. So that gives a very high quality modelization of the surrounding. And based on that, ADAS solution can make better solutions, safer solution. And you get this all this nice information at a lower cost, because doing this low-level vision allow you to work with, let's say, more entry-level sensors, not so high-resolution camera and so on. So that's basically the principle of the.
It's a really, really great demo. And as I say, encourage you to come and see it live, because it comes across amazingly well in person, and it comes across great on camera as well. Thank you so much, Charles. Really, really great. Well, let's switch back to the main camera. We'll talk a bit more about, with Heinz and Gil and yourself, about what's coming next. So to do that, I'm going to switch back to our main camera. and let's get everyone back on.
Okay.
Get back to the busy booth.
Let's get cozy again.
So, as you see, it's a really, really great demo. Fantastic collaboration with Texas Instruments as well. We mentioned who are developing the ARM IP of this booth, and it's really great to see you can do that AI-enabled data fusion and perception today with ARM-based processors. So, I'd love to get your perspective, Heinz, on any customer success stories or examples we can talk about, because we've seen a great demo now, right? But we want to see more than a demo. I'm sure people want to see, how can they see this? Any customer success stories or examples that you can highlight?
Sure. Let me first state that both the company Leddartech as well the technology is rather young. Automotive is something which doesn't happen overnight. Start of production processes are rather long. So currently we are running a couple of POC projects with customers, with tier ones, with OEMs, where we work on proving both the technology but also maturity of the product. You saw here an example of one use case.
Yeah.
So the world is not easy. The automotive world is not easy. There is no one size fits all. So we have many use cases. Scalability is very important, therefore. So you will soon see, you saw here a simple front end. We're working, next level will be surround, parking. So there are many application use cases requirements from the customer. So yeah, we are working in. You will see soon something. We also have demo cars around in Canada, Israel, soon one in Europe, where we can demonstrate not only on a booth stand, and that maybe next time we can drive around.
That would be amazing. Right? Imagine that on an ARM Tech. That would be super, super cool. We'd love to see that. So let's put that in the diary next soon. Now let's talk about the future. And Gil, let's start with yourself. Where do you see the future of ADAS and of this ARM Leddartech collaboration going? As I say, we'll start with yourself, and then Heinz, we'll get your perspective too.
Of course, yes. So, the work we've done together already was focusing on the future with the new IP, right? So very specifically, we picked up the Cortex A720 AE, and we worked together to prove that our CPUs are not designed for benchmarks. They're designed for real-world applications. And together, we've seen amazing improvements in performance and latency. And that all kind of contributes back to that cost efficiency and the ability to save lives in the end with more responsiveness and more performance. So it's a great collaboration. Going forward, the focus is neural networks and also alleviating the pain of validating ADAS and autonomous driving functions. This is incredibly complex and expensive to do today. There are many kind of test cars driving around, and that's all going to be necessary still. But the scenarios we have to cover are immense. And virtual testing is going to be critical. So one of the next steps is going to work and pick it up on the virtual prototyping that we covered in the series now in the event quite a lot, and actually extend that to an ADAS use case where we can show in real time how you can accelerate validation and homologation of ADAS functions.
Which is really, really exciting. Yeah, as you say, that virtual prototyping element is so key, so super excited to see that. And as as Gil's mentioned, Heinz, I'd love to get your perspective as well, and where you see the future of ADAS and this ARM Leddartech collaboration going.
Well, I mean, Gil covered when it comes to the bilateral collaboration, almost everything. Nothing to add here. Maybe allow me to say it in a broader context that nobody can do it alone. We need more participants from the ecosystem. Therefore, as I said at the beginning, ARM is an ideal partner for us because it's not only bilateral. Many participants of the ecosystem jump in. As you said, calibration, homologation, validation, the whole simulation. So you need others to jump in. As I said, the main future for us is everybody, of course, has to do its own homework on the technology and product side, but the mindset of working in an ecosystem and making something for something bigger, like you said at the beginning, saving lives, I think is the most important thing. And sometimes even more challenging than any technology challenges, because working together outside of your own convenient organization is something sometimes really challenging. But especially with ARM, we found out that there is a great venture among people also, and makes things easier. So we're looking forward to the next steps and excited to tell you a little bit more next time.
Yes, absolutely. And maybe, as you say, get in the car, drive around and showcase this live. So
Yes.
thank you so much, Gil. Thank you, Heinz. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, the whole team, for this great
Thank you, the
collaboration. And that concludes another Tech Talk live from Embedded World here in Nuremberg. And as I said, we've been discovering the latest innovations at the show, all based on ARM. So subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our content, including the talks later on today. Gil, Heinz, Charles, thank you ever so much. Audience, we'll see you again for another Tech Talk, 1 p.m. today from NXP and 5 p.m. from Infineon, to discover how the future really is being built on ARM here in Nuremberg at Embedded World 2024. See you soon.
Well, good job,